Om Shanti. Today, 9 June 2021, Sakar Baba's Gyan Murli. In essence, Baba says, sweet children, the Father has come to extinguish the fire of vice that is burning the whole world and to make everyone cool. The rain of knowledge makes you cool. Question is, which fire is burning the whole world? Answer is, the fire of the vice of lust is burning the whole world. Everyone has become ugly by burning in the fire of lust. The Father is making them cool with the rain of knowledge. Just as the earth becomes cool with rain, similarly with the rain of knowledge, you become cool for 21 births and no type of fire remains. Even the elements become Satopradhan and no heat is experienced. Om Shanti. In remembrance of whom are you spiritual children sitting? You are definitely sitting in remembrance of your spiritual father. We spirits are sitting in remembrance of our Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, so that our spiritual Father can come and refresh us and make us cool. Because Bharat has been burnt and almost destroyed by our sitting on the pyre of lust. People sing, come and extinguish the fire. What is it the fire of? The pyre of lust. When a fire is very fierce, people die in it. Bharat has completely burnt away on the pyre of lust by the fire. This is why they remember the Father and call out to him to come and cool them down. There is coolness when there is rain. The earth becomes cool. This is the rain of knowledge. Only once does he come and make you so cool. He gives you so much that there is no craving for anything in the golden ease. You have this longing for half the cycle. Baba, come and cool us down. Purified Father, come and make us cool. Bharat, that is the whole world, becomes cool with the rain of knowledge. You become the masters of heaven. When a person dies, they say that he has gone to heaven. They simply sweeten their mouths by saying that. You know that heaven is now being established. Baba has now come. He is raining the rain of knowledge on you. The effect of this coolness lasts for 21 births. There is no desire for rain or for anything else. It is constantly spring there. There is no type of sorrow there. Even the sun becomes Satopradhan. It never becomes too hot. You become the masters of the whole world. You are now slaves. People sing, I am your slave. I am your slave. They remember the Father. The Father says, I have now come as your servant to serve you. I serve you, children. I come into the foreign, impure world in an impure body. There cannot be a single pure one in the impure world. The golden age is called the pure and the iron age is called impure because all are vices. Only the people of Bharat will understand this knowledge. Only those who have taken 84 births will listen to this knowledge. Only those who are to go to the golden and silver ages will come and become Brahmins, number-wise, according to the efforts they make. The Father has explained that you are now in the Brahmin clan and that you will then go into the deity clan. The Father comes to establish the Brahmin clan, that is the Brahmin religion. Brahma establishes the Brahmin religion. You wouldn't say that the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul comes and converts Shudras into Brahmins. This is your somersault. This is very easy. You know how this world cycle turns. They have removed the top knot of Brahmins and the image of Shiv Baba from the variety form image. They speak of deities, warriors, merchants, and Shudras, and then Shudras to deities. So, where did the Brahmins go? Brahmins sing salutations to the Brahmins who are to become deities. So, where did the creation of Prajapita Brahma go at that time? The name of Prajapita Brahma is very well known. They have made so many mistakes in the images. There is no name or mention of the children of Prajapita Brahma. A teacher teaches in a school. That is still a source of income. An aim and objective is definitely needed. You children understand that only by studying is a status received. God enters the impure world and teaches impure ones. The Father says, I teach you children and purify you. Look how great the income is through this study. You create a fortune for half the cycle. 21 generations has been remembered in Bharat. You are now receiving your unlimited inheritance from the unlimited Father for 21 births. A physical father only gives an inheritance of temporary happiness. A physical father only gives an inheritance of temporary happiness. You receive such an inheritance from this father that you won't experience any sorrow for generation after generation. There was unlimited happiness in Bharat. No one else has this knowledge in his or her intellect. The Father who gives this knowledge knows it, and those to whom he gives the knowledge know it. No one else knows it. His praise is also sung in the Granth, 6 scriptures. The one incorporeal one, he is incorporeal and egoless. It is at this time that you understand the meaning of this. They simply sing that he is egoless. While being such a great authority, he doesn't have any ego. Here, even when people have a minor position, they are so intoxicated with that. That is the intoxication of a temporary status. That I am so and so. You are now intoxicated with this spiritual study. You souls now understand that you have to become soul conscious. Only then will you be able to remember the Father. When your yoga with the Father breaks, you are shot by Maya and you wilt. If you continue to stay in remembrance, your mercury of happiness would continue to rise. When someone passes an important examination, he has great happiness. He feels that there is no higher study than that. You too know that there is no higher study than this. Lakshmi and Narayan must definitely have studied such a study in the past. They studied Raj Yoga, for that was how they became the Empress and Emperor. Raj Yoga is very well known. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul comes and teaches you Raj Yoga for heaven. People say that is Lakshmi and Narayan must have performed such actions in their past. For that was how they became that. You know that you are studying to perform such actions in this birth that you will rule for your future 21 births, and that you will be present in heaven. As are the king and queen, so the subjects. It is a kingdom. The Father has come to establish a kingdom. You will then go and sustain it for 21 births. You have been experiencing sorrow for 63 births. All of that will finish. Bharat is called heaven. It is now hell. The world has changed so much. Where has the kingdom gone? You became impure when the kingdom of Ravan began. The Father says, you do not know your cycle of 84 births. This is now explained to you children over and over again. You have been around the cycle of 84 births. This is now your final birth. You now have to claim your inheritance once again. You must not just go and sit in the land of liberation. You have all round parts. There are many who stay in the land of liberation from the golden age until the copper or iron age. They wouldn't say that the land of liberation is better than coming here. That is like a swarm of mosquitoes. They come and that is like a swarm of mosquitoes. They come and go. There is praise of human beings. To whom were those temples built? Memorials have been created to those who continue to play their parts from the beginning. Are there any memorials to those who came at the end? Not at all. Your memorial is so great. You play the maximum parts. It is when you finish your time of the reward and go on to the path of devotion that they start to build temples in memory of you and Shiv Baba. Then the other religions come into existence. Their religions are then established. You know your own history and geography and also those of all the other religions. This is the ladder of 84 births. It is in your intellects how you first go to heaven and come down. You have found friends and relatives of different names and forms in every birth. All of these parts are fixed in the drama in advance. This is an unlimited drama that repeats identically. You know that you were deities who took 84 births and became Shudras. We are now once again becoming deities. People say that each soul is the supreme soul. In fact, this is what Hum So means, deities going through the cycle. They then say that each soul is the supreme soul and that the supreme soul is in each soul. There is the difference of day and night. You now understand all of these things. You have now become Pandavas. The Kauravas and the Pandavas were brothers. You have now found the father. Therefore, you have become Pandavas from Kauravas. The father liberates you from sorrow, becomes your guide and takes you back home. No one knows the home. They say that souls merge into the Brahma element. In that case, that could not be a home. One lives in a home. That is called the incorporeal world. You children now know how we incorporeal souls live in the incorporeal world like points. There is also the incorporeal tree there. This drama is predestined. The seed and the tree have to be known. It is called the tree of the variety of religions. This is the human world. Its seed is the Father. There are so many varieties. The features of those of each religion are different. Here too no two faces are the same. This too is predestined in the drama. The duration of the tree of life is 5,000 years. Only the Father explains this. Human beings are actors who come here to play their parts. This is the stage. There are the sun, the moon and the stars, etc. for light. They are not deities, they are just lights. However, they serve you and this is why they are called deities. In fact, deities don't do any service. Only you children do service. The Father is the obedient servant. When children experience sorrow, the Father feels mercy. The Father has come to explain to you. I come to enable you children to claim the deity status once again. There are the stages of ascending and descending for everything. The old world is called Tamo Pradhan and the new world is called Sato Pradhan. Everything becomes old from new. The soul says this body too is impure and Tamo Pradhan. In the golden age, both the souls and their bodies were Sato Pradhan. They didn't eat your head, means give you a headache. They didn't eat your head. The soul has now received knowledge. The soul has remembered that he takes 84 baths. The unlimited Father explains this secret. Only when they are in sorrow do they call out to the Father. O remover of sorrow, bestower of happiness, have mercy. Bharat was the happiest of all. There can be no land as pure as Bharat was. The Father is now filling the aprons of your children with the imperishable jewels of knowledge. Have you ever seen such a Father? He says, "Children, I have brought paradise as a gift for you children. You were residents of heaven and have now become impure residents of hell. Those who don't indulge in vice are called pure. In the golden age, they are completely viceless. At this time, they are completely vicious." The Father says, "You too were completely viceless. You have now become completely vicious. You have to claim the completely viceless deity status by remembering the Father. Look how good this term is, Manmana Bhava. Remember me, your Father, and you will become Sato Pradhan from Tamo Pradhan. I am the Almighty Authority. Remember me." Remembrance is called the fire of yoga, and it is in this that your sins are burnt away. You will then become pure. Acha, do the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children. We all spiritual children say namaste to the spiritual father. Now essence for dharana is: number 1, maintain the intoxication of this spiritual study. Become as egoless as the Father. Don't have any ego about your position, etc. Number 2, fill your aprons with jewels of knowledge. Become completely viceless and attain the deity status. Never wilt. Today's blessing is: may you become a master son of knowledge and burn away the impure thoughts and attitudes of all souls. Baba explains it as: just as the sun burns away all rubbish and germs, etc., with its rays, in the same way, when you become a master son of knowledge and look at impure souls, their impure thoughts, impure attitude and vision will burn away. Impure thoughts cannot attack purifier souls. Impure souls will surrender themselves to purifier souls. For this, become a might house. That is, remain stable in the stage of being master son of knowledge. Slogan is: to make an impact with your yogi life through your form of dharana is very great service. To make an impact with your yogi life through your form of dharana is very great service. Om Shanti.